Good morning, guys. Happy Sunday. Today we are going to work on troubleshooting Muse. Those of you that are here for help, I'm going to use your files so that your classmates can see us work through and troubleshoot what's going on in your files, and hopefully it will help them. That's what we're going to be doing today. Samantha, are you ready for help? Do you have your Dreamweaver and stuff open? Okay, then I'm going to stop sharing with you and you can share with me. Okay, well, it looks like you've got some errors. So let's go down to line 62 so I can see what you've got going on right there. You're missing your paragraph break at the end of line 61. That should be an end tag for your paragraph. Now go to File, go to Save All. Okay, looks like you're missing something else up there. Scroll up. There's that main tag. So go up to the top and click on Code View so we can see all of your code. Okay, now click on that div tag in line 29. Make sure there's an ending tag for it. Scroll down and make sure you see something highlighted green. Not seeing it. So that is your first row, and everything is in one row. So go down to the bottom right before your main tag. You've actually got all three tags there. That means you're missing a div somewhere else, really, is what that means. So let's go down to your next div tag. Scroll back up. There's that one. Go down to the next div tag. That, it shouldn't be at the very bottom. Scroll back up. Let's see. This is Meet the Crew and your info box are all in one column. So scroll down just a little bit to line 46. That's that column div tag. Let's see. That div tag should be right around line 45. Scroll back up just a little bit. It should be right after your paragraph. You should have another div tag. Put your cursor at the end of line 39 at the end. Hit your enter key and do a closing div tag right there. Now go to File and go to Save All. There it is. Now go to Split View and let's see what we've got. Scroll down, make sure everything looks right. Looks good in cell phone view. Your picture, your crew image is off there a little bit. Go into your code and find where the code is for that crew image. That's the owner. Find the one for the team. Alt ID team. Looks like you're missing a CSS rule there. It should be ID equals crew-img. So put your cursor after the alt at the end there before that closing bracket on that line. See a little less than sign over there? Right, yeah. Put your cursor inside that before it. Hit your space bar. ID equals quotation crew dash img. Go to File, go to Save All. And go back to Split View and scroll down to that team photo again. And let's see if you've done the CSS for it and just forgot the ID. Okay, go into your styles.css. And go through your styles.css in your mobile view and see if you can find that crew-img. It should have a pound sign in front of it. Oh, I don't see it. So put your cursor at the end of line 152 and hit your enter key and do pound crew dash image. Curly brackets and do width 100%. Semicolon. File, save all. That's better. Okay, so now let's go out to tablet view and see what you've got. Okay, so here is where, go back to your CSS code and see if you have, under tablet view, see if you have the pound Dave rule. I think it's Dave. I think that's yes, that's the ID we gave him. Don't see it. So put your cursor at the end of line 266. Hit your enter key and do pound Dave in curly brackets. Hit your enter key. Your width should be 100%. Semicolon. Hit your enter key. And the height should be 338 pixels. Go to File, go to Save All, and then click on Split View. It's getting better, but something else is controlling that box. Go into your source code, and let's see your code for the image. What do you have on the name of that div tag? Ah, there it is. That should say that class for that div tag right above the image should say column and then CP column large. So the div tag right above that image tag, you've got column medium 1/2, column large 1/4. It should say COL dash CP dash COL dash large. So erase both the column medium 1/2 and the column large 1/4. Both of those need to be erased, and then we'll add a new one. Keep the COL. Tap the COL again. Space. And then you're going to do CP dash COL dash large. Now go back into your styles. And let's see. Under your tablet view, make sure you don't already have that rule. I don't see it. So put your cursor at the end of line 70. I mean, 170, 270. There at the end, after the Pound Dave rule, I'm sorry. Keep scrolling down some. Find that Pound Dave rule again. There it is. Hit your enter key and type dot CP dash COL dash LG, curly brackets, hit your enter key. And your width should be 50%. Hit your enter key. And the float should be set to left. And go to File, go to Save All. And go back to Split View. And we still didn't float him over. Go back to your source code. Let's see what else you got going on there. Oh, there it is. It did float him over. You're missing, you are missing a div tag. Go up to the end of line 29. Hit your enter key. Yes, and you're missing that ID too. We need to add a div tag right there first though. It's going to be div with a class equal to CP dash first dash COL. And then erase that ending div tag. You're going to have to put it somewhere else. And go ahead and go down to your IMG and go after Alt, after those quotations, and do ID equals Dave. Quotations. Don't forget your quotations. And then you're going to scroll down till you find the end of line 41. Is it 41? Yes, the end of line 41. Put your cursor at the end of that line. Hit your enter key. And then there's the closing div tag for the new div we just made. Now go to File, go to Save All. Go to Split View. That's better. We're getting there. So now we need to edit, it looks like, a few of your rules. We need to add the rule that we just made for the CP first column. And I think I did that in the mobile view, but let's look. No, I didn't. We don't have to mess with that to the desktop view. Okay, but we do need to edit one of your rules. Go into your CSS and go to Code View. And under Tablet View, find your .cp-info-box, and it's dark, right? That's the one we're working on. It's the dark one. Yes. It should say CP, not SP. Doesn't look like you have it, so you're going to need to enter that one. So put your cursor after. Actually, you should have it. Scroll back up a little bit. Are you sure it's not in there somewhere? Because your box is dark. I don't see it. Okay, scroll back down to the end of Tablet View. We're going to have to enter it down there. Copy the SP info box dark. And then put your cursor at the end of it, hit your enter key and paste it. Change SP to CP. And then, color's right. Your padding top should be 30 pixels. 20, 20, 60. text align left, height 338, float left. So now go to File, go to Save All, go to Split, and that evened them up. So now we have the next one. Go into your source code. Let's check your tags for your About section there. You've got column medium one. Okay, your very last, line 43, in the div tag that controls the About Us section. It should say column medium 1/2, and then it should just say column dash LG. So delete that dash 1/4. And then you have your CP info box tan, which we're going to have to make as well. Okay, so go back to your styles now. You're going to have to make that column large rule. Okay. Find the end of your tablet view code. Put your cursor at the end of line 286. Hit your enter key. And you're going to do .col-lg, curly bracket, enter key, width 100%. Hit your enter key, text align left. Then put your cursor after that closing bracket and hit your enter key. And do .col-lg-p. Oh, no dash, I'm sorry, just a space. A P as in Paul, a curly brackets, and text align left. Now put your cursor after that closing that closing, hit your enter key, and do .cp-info-box-tan, curly brackets, hit your enter key, and height 425 pixels. Now we need to go to the very top of your code to mobile view because you don't have your CP rules up there either, and you should. So find the SP rule, the SP dark rule. Oh wait, you do have them. Go back up. There's your tan, and there's your dark. So let's see what we've got. The color's wrong. That's what's going on. Okay, your tan color should be in, oh, you've got two. You need to erase one of those altogether. You shouldn't have two. That's what's happening. Neither one of them are working. You can only have one. So you've got, oh, I see what you've done. Okay, no, you're good. Okay, now your info box tan color isn't correct either. It's gray. Is that what you have your other one set at? That's fine. Okay, let's check the rest of your rules there. CP info box tan should be, it should be 44 pixels. Your padding, info box tan. I should say 44, 20, 20, 60. So you're missing a, and then center. The height should be 650 pixels. Line height 200, color F. Yes, and info box dark should be 30, 20, 20, 60. And then you should have a height of 350. pixels and a line height of 150%. Go to File, go to Save All, and go back to Split View. We still got something going on there. Go back to your code view. Your About section still isn't coming up the way that it should. Let's see. Column medium 1/2, column large. Yes, CP info box 10. H2, line break, paragraph, div. Okay, go back to your CSS because we're missing something somewhere. Find your CP info box 10. Sure we didn't miss anything there. 44, 20, 20, 60, center, 650, 200%. Scroll down. Okay, let's go into tablet view, find your CP info box 10. It's the H, no, it's not. Keep going down. You've got your dark. Do you have a tan one in there? Did we put it in here yet? There it is, CP info box 10. Let's see. Did I put that in the wrong place? Oh, there should be. CP info box 10, 425 pixels in height. That should go to File, go to Save All, and click Split View again. Maybe it just hasn't registered yet. Click right there on that About box. Oh, it's your crew image page. That's what's causing the problem, I think. We still need to fix that. It's your crew teams. Go back to your source code and find the team code. So scroll down a little bit. There it is. Column medium, column large, 1/4, that's right. Your ID is crew IMG. The div class on line 58. No, on line 54 of your code. Right there where it says CP info box 10, you need to add another class there that says crew-box. So after the word tan, put your cursor and hit your space bar. Oh, after the word tan, before the quotations. And do crew-box. And go back to your styles.css. And I think that starts at the top. Box. Oh, it starts in tablet view. Go down to tablet view to the end of your code. and put your cursor at the end of line 298 and hit your enter key and do dot crew dash box. Brackets, and your height should be 550 pixels. And find your pound crew image rule. Let's check it. I don't think you have it. In tablet view, it doesn't look like you have it. That's not in tablet view. We need to go down to tablet view and make another one in tablet view. So right there, hit your enter key and pound crew dash img, curly brackets, and your width is 100%. And your height is 550 pixels. Now go to File and go to Save All. And look at your split view.
I pressed the wrong button. That was my fault.
Okay, now save all and split view.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Well, your picture's back, but you're still having a hard time with what is going on with that box.
I've been fighting with it for the longest time.
You see that blue line? Click on it. What is causing it? Click on the crew picture. Is that the about? That's
It's the about, it looks like, because it says H2.
Yeah, we need to figure out what's going on with that H2 rule, which means we need to find it. Go back to your source code, make sure you don't have a class or ID on that H2. You don't. So that means go to your style sheet and see if you have something, see if you have just an H2 rule.
I might. Right here, maybe.
That's the info box 10, so that shouldn't count. Your div tag said CP info box 10, right? Go back to it. Let's check it again.
Yeah.
CP info box 10. So go back to look up at the top, make sure you don't have just a standalone H2 rule somewhere.
I don't think I do. You weren't wrong when you said this was the hardest part of the whole mod.
Oh yeah.
I've been driving myself crazy with this. The only one I find is this.
Yeah. That shouldn't be affecting that.
Because everything else is
nice. Split view. Scroll down and click on the word about. Let's see if we can force it to change. Sometimes just clicking on it will make it change, but it didn't. So let's give it a rule down there in tablet view. So go back to code view. Go down to the end of your tablet view code.
Nope, that was
right there. Hit your enter key and do dot cp dash info dash box dash 10 dash 8. I'm not dash space H2. Curly brackets. Do padding top 0 pixels. File save all. I'm not sure it's the padding that's causing that, but we'll find out. I hit split. It's not the padding. What is controlling that? Go back to your source code.
okay.
Go down to that H2. Delete it.
The about us?
Delete the whole line. We'll just retype it. Go to file, go to save all, and then we'll retype it. Now hit your enter key. Do the H2 tags. About us.
Oops.
Now go to File, go to Save All, and do Split View, and let's see what we have. It's not centering it either.
It's still big.
Hit your plus sign right next to it. Actually, we can just give it a class of CP-info-box-10. Hit your enter key. Now go scroll down and click on the word about. It made it huge. Something in there. It's not working.
What's going?
Okay, erase the class in that on line 45 where it says class equals info box 10. Erase that. Did I lose you, Samantha? Oops.
Should I share my screen again?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, now erase that whole class equals in your quotations too. Now go up to that div class above it, erase that entire div tag on line 44. Erase it all. Because it's like it's not reading that's a special div there. Go to File, go to Save All. You're going to get an error. That's fine. Now scroll to that. Scroll down so we can see the About section. Okay. We're good. Except for About Us is still off. It is not centered.
Maybe it's a paragraph.
Yes, your paragraph is fine, but the About Us, click on it. Click on About Us.
It's still big.
It's still huge.
It's the same size as about the picture. It's a little bigger than that.
Well, and that's because right now we've got an error in your div tag. Let's see if it changes it. Put your cursor to line 43 and hit your enter key. And do div. Class equals quotation CP info box 10. Your bracket. Now go to File, go to Save All. Scroll down. It's putting the whole info box there. That's not correct. Scroll up. In your code. See, it's got the whole. Click on column, div column, medium 1/2, large 1/4 on line 34. Click on Dave's picture. There's Dave. Click on Meet the Crew. That's fine. Scroll back down and click on About Us on your screen too. So look at that. That's because your CP info box 10 is surrounding the entire line.
Maybe is it, do you think is the div tag? One of the div tags is misplaced?
No, you don't have any errors, so you don't have a div tag misplaced. And I just checked your code with mine right there, and it's all correct. Go back into your styles.css and go all the way up to mobile view and see if you have another CP-infobox-10 rule.
I have this one.
There's
Maybe
that one. Now keep scrolling down, make sure there's not another one.
Nope.
There's not. Okay, go back up to that CP Infobox 10 rule. $44, $20, $20, $60, center, $6.50, $200, FFF. Okay, put your cursor after the end of line 70, after that semicolon.
Oh, this one.
Hit your enter key and do clear, colon, both.
Colon what? Oh, both? Okay.
Oh. If I go to save, I'll go back to split view.
Oh my gosh. I keep pressing all the wrong buttons.
We're kind of forcing it to be underneath everything. Is what that just did. There we go.
Yeah.
Down. That's what we did. We forced it to be underneath that. Why? I don't know what's going on there. Your code is not wrong. And look, it straightened everything out. I don't, sometimes this happens. You know, I had this problem in the form in the lecture.
Oh, okay.
Where part of it would not move under, and I had to put it down there by doing a clear rule. So sometimes this happens. That's the workaround. When something won't move where it's supposed to be, and it's hanging over something above it, just do that clear rule and do both, and it forces it to be underneath whatever's above it, and that's what we wanted. Okay. So now that is fixed. Scroll down. It looks like you've got. We'll just have to go to split view, and now we need to see your desktop. Looks like your tablet is fine.
I didn't even do the desktop yet, but I was having the same issue. Like all my pictures are centered, like they're in mobile view and they're not side by side.
Right. Okay. Yeah, that's because you're missing some rules in your CSS. So go to your code view and go down to your desktop view. Those rules that we've been making aren't in your desktop view either. That will straighten that out. So the first thing you need to check for is see if you have a CP Infobox dark rule.
I don't think I do. No.
Okay, put your cursor after the end of line 379. Okay. Hit your enter key. And go up and find your SP Infobox dark rule.
I don't think I have that in desktop. Does it matter if I have it in desktop view?
You can go up to tablet view and copy it.
SP info, you said?
Dark. Yeah, that's the H2. Find the one for just, there it is. Copy that one, line 237. Oh, you can copy line 237. Yeah, you can copy that CP Infobox dark that you already have made there. Go ahead and just copy that one. And then go down to desktop view. Right. Put it here. Paste it. And let's see, 30, 20, 20, 20, 60 left. 338. Take off the width. And just leave it as float left. And then you need to put your cursor at the end of that tag and hit your enter key into the closing tag. Hit your enter key and do pound Dave. Oops. Let's make sure that's right. Hold on. Oops. We need to go back to your CP info box. I give you the information for tablet view. I'm looking in the wrong place in my code.
So you want me to take out the info?
We just need to, oh, that's your dark rule. Yes, there is. We just need to do the font size and text align. So erase all of those attributes.
The text align?
Text align should be center.
Oh.
You can erase height and float. And you can erase all the padding. And you can erase the color.
Which color? The background color?
And both of them. You can erase both of them. And then put your cursor at the end of your text line after that semicolon. Hit your Enter key. Set the width to 100%. Float left and height 510 pixels. And then put your cursor on line 385 at the end. Actually, you can erase pound Dave for right now. And you're going to need to hit your Enter key and do a .cp info box dark space H1.
Info box dark. Oh, space H1 like that?
Yeah, like that. Curly brackets. The font size needs to be 1.5 EM.
1.5 EM.
Semicolon, hit your Enter key and text align to center. Now put your cursor after that closing bracket. Hit your Enter key and do a .cp col large. Dashes, sorry. CP dash col dash large. That curly bracket, Enter key, width 100%. Put your cursor after that closing bracket and hit your Enter key. And you're doing the .cp dash info dash box dash 10. Curly brackets, margin top, negative 347 pixels.
Put the minus sign like this. I was really writing negative. I can't. What was the number?
347 pixels. Oh, don't forget the PX.
Oh, right.
Hit your Enter key. Height is 850 pixels. Enter key. Line height 160%. And then put your cursor after that closing bracket and hit your Enter key. And do pound crew dash img. Curly bracket. Margin top. Negative 347 pixels. Height 850 pixels. Okay, so now let's check and make sure you've got everything. Do you have a CP first dash COL in there? I can't remember if we added that earlier or not. No, we didn't. So go back to the end. That you need that. So your Enter key .cp dash first dash COL. Curly brackets and the width is 25%. I'm looking through to make sure there's anything else we're missing. I think that's it. Got to file, go to save all, and let's go to split view. Oh, did you put, oh, there you go. Save all. Something's not happening here. Scroll up. Something's really not happening here. Click on one of those pictures and let's see if it'll adjust your page. Okay, there we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Scroll down. Still not. There's the first column. It's right. Click on About Us. Oh, clear both is on. We need to go find your info box, dark. No, info box 10. Find your info box 10 role in desktop view. Info box 10. There it was. 393.
Okay.
Put your cursor at the end of line 396 after that semicolon. Hit your enter key and do clear, colon, none. File, save all. Go to split view. Click on that box. Click the gray box. It's okay. Just give it a second. Click on About Us if you can find it, or the gray box. Oh, did it pull it up? Well, it sort of pulled it up. It's still a little too big. Let's go back into your source code. Maybe we're missing a rule there. The About Us. Just have a column, column medium 1/2, and column large. About Us. Find your About Us text. I think you froze us again, Samantha. Because if you're moving, I can't see you.
All right, never mind. Hello?
Okay, there's the About Us. You have the column, column medium 1/2, column LG. You have that, right? CP. No, column large, and then CP info box 10. And then your H2. You have everything you're supposed to have. Go back to split view again. That must be what we're missing. I missed the CSS rule somewhere. Go back to split. Let's see if maybe it's updated. It has not. Okay, let's go back to your styles.css. Let's go all the way to the top. Let's check everything. Something's not right at here. So let's check them all and make sure we haven't missed something somewhere. Okay, you've got your HTML. You've got your header. Hold on, go back up to your header. You've got something I don't have. Text decoration, take that off. Line 15, erase it. Footer, 2030. Put your cursor to the end of line 19. Hit your enter key and do the clear both rule. Semicolon, and then you've got body, auto, color. Take off the text align center, line 27, erase that. And your HP banner, cover 2020-50, 20, center, yes, SP banner, yes, button, yes, info box 10. You're missing some stuff. Put your cursor after the semicolon. Oh, no, you're not. Well, yes, you are. Line 54, it should say 44 pixels, 20 pixels, 20 pixels, 60 pixels. Center and the height should say 300. After text align, hit your enter key and do height 300.
Pixels?
Pixels. And then scroll down. Scroll back up a little bit. Do you have an info box -H2 rule somewhere in there?
No.
Okay, put your cursor at the end of line 57 and hit your enter key. And it should say dot info dash box dash 10 space H2. Curly brackets. Your color should be pound FFFFFFF. And font size 2EM. And font family should say Gotham. You hit your enter key right there and it'll put the rest of it. There you go. Add a semicolon at the end, and then your font style should say normal. Semicolon, hit your enter key. Font weight is normal as well. And then your text transform is uppercase. And your line height is 93 pixels. And your letter spacing is 5 pixels. And scroll down. Info box dark. Except for you're missing a rule right there. Put your cursor at the end of that closing bracket on 67. Hit your enter key and do dot info dash box dash 10 space P. Tan, not dark.
Oh.
And then the color should be pound FFFFFF. Semicolon. Oops. I do that all the time.
Oh my
I do it
God.
all the time.
Here.
There you go. Now then, your info box dark. Background. Color. Padding should be 44, 20, 20, 60. Center. And then you should have a height of 300 pixels. All right, let's see if that's everything. Background color, color, all your padding, text align, data pixels. Yes, that's right. And then your CP info box dark. Your color, your background color, 30, 20, 20, 60. Center, 350, 150%. That's correct. And then you have your, you should have a CP info box 10 rule. Do we know where that's at? I know we made it. I think you put it at the end though.
No, it's not this one?
Oh no, it is that one. I'm sorry. I'm off. Okay, your tan is just before your dark. That's fine. Scroll back up for a second to your tan roll. CP info box 10, 44, 20, 20, 20. Center 650, 200%. You can take off the color attribute. Oh wait, no you can't. Edit undo. It was just in a different place than mine. I'm sorry. And let's erase that clear both rule. And then you have your dark rule, which is 30, 20, 20, 60, center, 350, 150, yes. And CP team, line height, 300%, yes. And then you have a dot column rule. It's not in the right place. Erase your dot column rule. Actually, edit undo. I bet you it's there. We just need to add some stuff. Put your cursor at the end of that closing bracket on 96.
Right here.
Hit your enter key and do dot info dash box dash dark space H2 brackets. Hit your enter key. Color is pound FFFFF. Font size is 2 EM. Font family is Gotham. Hit your enter, yeah, put your semicolon, and then font style is normal. Font weight is normal. Text transform is uppercase. Line height is 93 pixels. Letter spacing is 5 pixels. And then put your cursor after that closing bracket. Hit your enter key. Dot dark banner.
Is it dash banner or space banner?
Dash banner. Curly brackets. Background color is pound 144618. Semicolon. Hit your enter key. Color is FFFFFF. And padding top is 10 pixels. And padding bottom is 10 pixels. Text align is center.
Oh.
And then margin bottom is 10 pixels. And then width is 99%. And margin right is auto and margin left is auto. And put your cursor after that closing bracket. Hit your enter key. And do dot info dash box dash dark space P. Curly brackets, color FFFFFF. Cursor after the curly brackets.
I don't know how I'm missing all this stuff.
Well, I have a feeling it's just out of order, but it's easier to make sure you have it all if. Scroll down and see if you have a dot style logo rule.
Oops.
Oops.
I don't think I do.
You are missing some stuff. Okay, go back up.
I don't know how I'm missing all of these things.
We either do dot style dash logo, curly bracket, enter key, text align center, hit your enter key, margin left auto, margin right auto. Okay, then there's your dot column with 100%, your nav ULLI. You're missing the nav UL rule. Scroll down. Hit your enter key right there. dot style dash nav space UL. Curly bracket, text decoration none. And list style type none. Okay, then you have your ULLI. You can erase the color attribute and the text decoration and list style. You can erase those two.
Oops.
And you have your ULLI rule. And you can erase the color. Oh, actually, I did undo. I'm sorry. Erase the list style type. Okay, you have your dot style nav.
Should I save it?
Yeah, you can go ahead and save it just in case it crashes or something. It happens. Okay, list style nav, delete all the attributes. You're going to leave it empty in the middle. And then you should have, put your cursor at the end of that closing bracket, and hit your enter key, and do dot social dash media, curly brackets, text align center, and then put your cursor at that closing bracket, hit your enter key, dot social dash media space img, and text align center, and margin right 50 pixels. And then scroll down. Here's your footer text. Put your cursor at the end of line 151 after that semicolon, after color. And hit your enter key. Text align should be center, padding top 5 pixels.
I have the social media here.
Yeah, go ahead and erase that one.
Okay.
Erase that bracket too.
This one?
Yes.
Okay, yes.
It doesn't matter which one, you just need one there. Okay. And that was your footer text rule. And now your column images. Hit your enter key. Do dot col dash images.
IMG.
No, the actual word images. Curly brackets. Hit your enter key. Width 100%. And then you can scroll down. SP info box 10. 44, 20, 20, 70. Instead of 60, it should be 70. And then left, 300 pixels, scroll down. And then your info, oops, too far, go back up, right there. Color, yes, it should be 44, 20, 20, 60. And then left, 300, and it should be 130% for line height. And then your pound info box 10, line height 20%, 120%. Change your line height SP, your pound SP info box 10 should have a line height of 120%. And erase padding bottom. And SP info box dark should have a line height of 130% and erase padding bottom. And then your SP paragraph padding bottom 20 pixels. Instead of 5 pixels on line 186, it should be 20 pixels.
186.
Your SP paragraph. Yes, right there. And your SP list items, left, white, inline block. Padding right should be 9 pixels.
9 pixels.
90.
Oh, 90.
And then padding top, 10 pixels, yes. Scroll down. SP column. Your .sp dash column should be margin left 4%. And padding bottom 10 pixels. And then your SP link is correct. And erase the pound crew IMG rule in that bracket. Okay, now let's go to tablet view. Body, max width 778, yes. SP banner. Put your cursor at the end of line 216 after center bottom, where you have a background position. I have mine set to center, but you can do center bottom if that's what you want. That's fine. Hit your enter key and do background size cover. And background repeat, no repeat. And background clip, border box. Oops, semicolon.
Oops. Oh my gosh. I spelled it wrong again.
Okay, and then there's your SPH1, 20, 150, 222. That's fine, that's correct. Scroll down a little bit. Your H3, 20, 222. Yes, that's fine. Scroll down. Right there. You can erase the color attribute on line 231. Line height 170, inline block center 68. That's correct. Info box 10. Color 44, 20, 20, 60, center 338, 50% left. Scroll down. 40, 20, 20, 60, center 338, 50% left. Yes, scroll down. SP info box 10. 44, 20, 20, 60 left, 338, 50% left. Yes. Info box dark. 44, 20, 20, 60 left, 338, 50 left. CP info box dark. 30, 20, 20, 60 left, 338, 50. Oh, there we go. Erase your width of 50%. Float left. And then you should have, put your cursor at the end of line 294. Hit your enter key. Pound, Dave. Curly bracket. Width 100%, height 338 pixels. And then scroll down, info box H2. Color, font size, family, normal, uppercase, 77, 0, 116. Put your cursor at the end of line 309. And it should be dot col dash md dash 1 dash half.
Like that?
And the word one. The word one. curly brackets, width 50%, float left, padding 5 pixels. And then on line 315, that rule shouldn't have a period in front of it. It should have a pound sign. And the line height is the only attribute you need. So erase padding bottom. And then SP items list, left, one block. Padding right should be set to 30 pixels. And then 10 pixels, SP column. SP column margin left should be set to 20%. 20 pixels, that's right. Scroll down. SP link 20 center auto, that's correct. Erase the pound Dave rule right there on line 336.
The whole thing?
The whole thing. And then column large. No, you don't have a column large there. Oh, it's out of order. Column large 100%.
I was trying to write code by myself. That's why it's all over the place.
It's okay. It's okay. Yes, let's fix it. Erase the .cp/col large rule right there, the entire rule. Erase it.
This one, right?
Yes, that rule. Erase it. Okay. Then you've got your width 100, text align left, and then CO, so text align left, CP info box 10, 425. Scroll down. Put your cursor after line 345. CP info box 10. And hit your enter key and do pound crew -img. Curly bracket. Hit your enter key. Width 100%. Your enter key height 550 pixels. And then your crew box height 550, yes. Erase the next pound crew image you have on 353. Erase that entire row. Hit your enter key and type .cp-col-lg curly bracket, width 50%, float left. And then erase that CP info box 10. Okay, let's go down to desktop view, media 1200, HP background cover 560. 560. And you're missing some step there. Put your cursor at the end of line 376. Put your enter and do .hp-banner space H1.
Oh.
Oops. You're gonna have to erase one of those closing brackets. Okay, now you need to do a dash and type WebKit kit dash box dash sizing colon border dash box semicolon. Hit your enter key. Yeah, it's okay. It's supposed to be black.
Okay.
Now you need to do dash MOZ dash box dash sizing colon border box. Hit your enter key. Box dash sizing colon border box. Now erase one of those closing brackets. And then put line 382 where it says dot style nav. Put your cursor after the word nav, hit your space bar and add a ULLI there. And then your line height, you're going to add that. You're going to need to get rid of some of that. You can get rid of the float. And you can get rid of margin top. Okay, so now hit your enter key and type line height 172%. Display inline block. Margin right 68 pixels. Okay, and then put your cursor after 387. Then do that, hit your enter key and do type header, curly bracket, padding 32 pixels, text align left. And then scroll down. Put your cursor after that closing bracket and type dot style dash logo, curly bracket, enter key, text align center, margin left, auto, margin right, auto. And then, do you have your style nav UL? You need to add text decoration none to that attribute. So put your cursor at the end of that, yeah. Text decoration none. And then put your cursor at the end of that closing bracket. Hit your enter key and do dot style dash nav. Curly bracket, text align center, float right, margin top 6%. And then put your cursor after that closing bracket. Hit your enter key, dot social media, dash media, curly bracket, text align center, float right, width auto. And then footer text, scroll down. Color is good. You need a text align center attribute in there. And a padding top 5 pixels. And then erase the dot style nav ULLI rule. Erase it all. Erase the header rule. And the logo, and the nav, next one, and the next one, and the next one.
From footer?
Yes. Okay. Now then, SP banner roll, you can, wait a second. No, don't. We'll add what goes there. Hit your enter key. Dot, column, dash, MD, dash 1, dash half. Curly bracket, enter key, width, 25%. Float left. Padding, 5 pixels. And then SP banner H1 padding. SP banner H1, the padding bottom should be 88 pixels. Right
Yes.
there. Yes, 88. And then 150% 222, that's good. SP HP banner 3 should be 20. 22222, 97. You need to add a padding top roll there. So your next one, your H3 roll, you need a padding top roll also. And it should be 0 pixels. Okay, and then you have your, we don't have, put your curly bracket after the end of line 433, hit your enter key. Type dot CP dash first dash COL. Curly bracket. Enter key, width 25%. And then you have your CP info box dash dark 100 left 510. You can erase text align center. And then you have the H1 font size. 1M center, yes. CP column large. Yes, CP info box 10, negative 347, 850, 160. Your crew IMG, negative 347, 850. Erase the CP first column at the bottom, that whole row. File, go to save all. Let's cross our fingers. Hit split view. See what we've got. It's still stuck down there. What is wrong with that bar? Okay, go to your code. Go through it.
Now you see why I was going crazy, right?
Go to your source code. Go find your main tag. Okay, I'm gonna read through this and we'll check it off as we go. You should have, right after the main tag, you should have a div class equals dark banner. You don't have that. Hit your key.
Need me to add it?
Yes. Div with a class. Hit your enter key. Oh, there you go. Dark dash banner. In the closing bracket, hit your enter key. You should have an H1 tag.
Is that this one or a separate H1 tag?
It's an H1. It's not that one, but. And it should say meet the crew. It looks like it is that one. You just have it in the wrong place.
So I need to take this and put it there?
Yeah. Wait. No, it's supposed to be, it's just a repeat.
Oh, so it says it twice.
Yep, it says it twice. And then your div tag. And then your div class row. And then a div class with a CP first column.
Mm-hmm.
And then a div with a column and a CP column large. Do you have spaces between your COL dash LG? Is there a space there?
It looks like it.
Between the COL and the dash LG.
No, those are dashes.
Okay. And then you should have your image with an ID of Dave.
Mm-hmm.
And then a closing div tag. Yep. And then a div with a class of column, CP column LG. Oh, there it is. Okay, that class should say column in space CP column large.
Oh, so do I take out the 1/2?
Erase both of those and type a new one.
Okay.
Leave the first COL. It's supposed to be there. CP-COL LG. Now go to File, go to Save All, and do Split View. Let's see if that fixed it all. Ta-da!
Yay. Oh no, look.
Your code. Let's go back to your code. You still got a little problem on that paragraph box, don't you? Let's take a look and see.
In
What's
styles?
Yeah, go back to source code.
Okay.
Okay. Let's go back to where we were. Okay, CP info box dark, and then an H1, an H2, a paragraph, and a second paragraph. Closing div, closing div, closing div. You got that. And then your div, column, column medium 1/2, column large. Yep, that. And then an H2, line break, a paragraph, an end paragraph tag, another paragraph tag, an end tag, and then a closing div and a closing div. You have all that. Why is yours div column medium 1? Let's continue to check off this. Then you should have a div class that says column, column medium 1/2, column large 1/4. And then an image tag with an ID of crew dash image. And then a closing div tag. And then a div tag that says column, column medium 1/2, column large 1/4. And a div tag that says class CP info box tan and crew box. And then an H2, a line break, an H3, a line break, a paragraph tag, and then a line break after each line, and a closing paragraph tag, and then 3 closing div tags. 1, 2, 3, main. That's everything. Go to File, go to Save All again, go to Split View. You're still not quite long enough, though. Something is wrong with your padding. Go to your CSS styles code, and
What's the name?
we did a P tag for that. Let's hit the roll. Maybe we typoed something. There should be a CP info box under desktop view. There should be a CP info box.
There's one here.
It's your tan.
Oh, it
That
should
box.
be 10.
Tan box.
This one?
Yes. Let's see. Take off the clear both. The clear none. Erase that. 160%. And then you have your crew image. Go to File, go to Save All, and look at Split View again.
I think this one's a separate P tag.
Yeah, it's your padding though. It's off.
Yeah, because there's a big space here and a small space on this side.
Let's go to the very top and find your CP info box 10.
To the top?
To the very top.
Right here.
44, 20, 20, 60. Put your cursor inside that 44, 20, 20, 60. For some reason, it's not. Erase it. Let's retype it. It's not reading it correctly. Okay. Type 44. And then space 20. Space 20. Space 60. No. That's it. You're out of order. Why is yours reading out of order? Go back.
This
44.
is so crazy.
Yeah, go 44, 20, 60, 20.
Okay, so 60 goes here, 20 goes here.
Goes there. Yeah, you're reading out of order.
That means
Interesting.
the other ones are probably wrong too.
Happen before, but yeah, you're gonna have to do it to all those rules. So you need to go back out to your info box dark up there. Info
What about
box
this?
is gonna have to be done. Yeah, change that to 60, 20.
Oops.
And scroll down, you've got another one right there.
Oh my gosh.
Huh. And then you've got 60, 20 there. Scroll down, you've got some more. There's one.
I've never seen this. This is crazy.
Me either. Scroll down.
That's why I was writing them out like this.
Yes.
Because I knew what it was. When they were lined up horizontally, I didn't know which one was which.
Yours are backwards. They're out of order.
That's so crazy. That's why I like it this way. This to me is easier than the other way.
Okay, go to file, go to save all, and go back to split view, and let's see if that fixed it. It's still, that means we've got something somewhere. Oh, there it goes. Yay! Scroll down. That should have made everything fit.
Yay! Oh my gosh. That was crazy.
That was crazy. Okay, well, guys, have you seen it? Check that box. If you've got padding that's not what you think it's supposed to be, as you just saw, her Dreamweaver was not reading it in order. The only way to tell is you erase it all and start typing a number, and it'll pull up that little pop-up box, and it'll tell you what order everything should be in. So if yours is reading like hers, you're going to have to swap that 20 and 60 because right and left aren't reading after one another.
Let me check the other ones just in case. Okay,
That's good.
This should be fine now.
Yes.
Oh, thank God. I was just scratching my head like, what is going on here?
Now that we've changed all your rules, you might want to open up your services
Wait,
page.
the picture happened again.
Going on there. Go up to the very top and see if you can find the pound.crew-img.
That was in mobile, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I don't think we put it in.
It's not automatically setting it at 100. So go to the bottom. We're just going to add it. I had to erase it earlier, hoping it would fix itself, but it didn't. So just do pound crew-img, curly bracket, wet 100%. There it goes.
Yep, it fixed now. Oh.
Okay, so now you might want to open your service page and check it and make sure it's working correctly now. Because we changed a lot of your CSS style. So you might want to open that up and make sure your services page is working still.
My services page?
Yeah. Since we changed a lot of your CSS rules, you're going to need to open that services HTML and just make sure it still looks right.
Oh, I clicked it wrong.
Oh, you didn't open it. Go over and double click it again.
Oh, I clicked the wrong one. It's this one.
Oh, okay. There we go.
I hope this one's not messed up. I was having a hard time with this one too.
Well, are you in the right? That's your, let's look at your code. That's where the problems are going to be. Go into source code. Go into code view. Let me take a look. Okay. You've got your row, your column. Images is lawn care. And it should have a class on that image tag. Is there a class there? Class style dash logo. Yes, all of that's fine. Go down to your main tags. Okay, you should have, open up your rows. Yeah, open them up.
Oops.
There we go. You should have a row, a column, and an SP banner. Yes. And then H3, H1, line break, H2, closing div, closing div, closing div. Got it. You got a row, and then a div of a column, and a div class SP info box tan. And then an ID of SP info box tan. And a paragraph. And another div class. This is div class SP column. Yes. And then SP list items. And then SP list items again. And then a closing div. And then a paragraph. An anchor tag, a div, and then a div task column. And it should say info box tan, info box dark. It should say info box dark. Oh, there we go, right there. Hold on. In line 56, it should just have a div class of column, not column medium 1/2.
So I take the half out.
Yeah, take that out. And then SP info box dark, SP info box dark, an H2, a paragraph with SP paragraph on it. Yes. And then another paragraph with SP paragraph and another. And then 3 closing div tags after your anchor tag. Div, 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 div. Yes, you got those. And then it should say row, div, class column, column medium 1/2, column large 1/4, and a class on your image tags that says class equals column dash images. You're missing all of those. Okay, so line 65, at the end of that image tag, right after the quotations for your alt text. No, not there. That's the div tag. Go to your image tag and look at the end of it. There you go. There's your alt text.
Oh, right
so
here.
right after the quotations.
Okay, after.
Space. Class equals COL dash images, the word. And you can copy that little bit of code right there. And then go down to your next image tag, hit your space bar. Don't forget to put a space after those quotes or it won't work. And the next one. Now, file, save all, and go to split view. Something is still going on.
We can go through this again.
Go back to code view. I'm missing. Let's see.
Oh no.
It was your tan box that's giving you trouble, right? COL images, COL images. SP. Oh, hold on. Let me go back up. Your H2, yes, it should have an ID. It should be class and then an ID. Class. Scroll up. Right there. Column, SP info box dark. Go to file, go to save all, and go to split view again. Maybe it just hasn't registered. Oh, that's right. Click on that gray box. That's your div class, SP-info box 10. And we're in tablet view. Go to your CSS styles. And go down to your tablet view and find your SP info box 10. going to be under your tablet code. That's your mobile. That's your mobile. Go back down and find your tablet view. Right there. There's desktop. Oops, go back up. SP info box.
Oh no,
that's there should be one more. SP info box. Okay, let's check it. SP info box 10. Background color, padding top 44 pixels, padding right 20, padding left 20, padding bottom 60, text align left, height 338, width 50%, float left. Change float left to float right. We're just going to try and make your code just read itself. We'll have to change it back in just a second. But go to File, go to Save All, and then click on Split View. Remove it. Removed it. Okay. Now change it back to left, but something is not right. Go back to Split View. Oh, click on the brown box, the gray box again. Click right beside the gray box. There. Dot column, medium 1/2. Where is that in your code? Click on source code. At the top of your screen, click on source code. 139. Right up. I thought we erased that. That should just erase that column medium 1/2 on line 39.
The whole thing?
No, just the column medium 1/2. It just should just say column. There it is. File, save off.
Goodness.
Scroll down. Let's see your pictures. Yes, they're correct.
Okay.
And then you need to go to desktop view and check it just to make sure it should be perfect though. If tablet is working, desktop should be. Yes, yes, yay! That worked. Okay, so save all, and your style, your services and crew pages are done.
Yay! Oh my gosh. Thank you so much.
They're done now.
For the longest.
Have you done the contact page yet?
I haven't. I've been stuck on this, and I didn't want to move forward knowing that these two weren't right.
Right. Okay. Well, here's what I'm going to do. As soon as we're done with the lecture here, I'm going to email you my contact and my styles for the contact page so you can check yours against what I have. It's kind of like we just did. You're going to do this just to make sure you have everything you're supposed to have. If it's not working right, then there's something in there you're missing.
Okay.
Okay, so I will send all that to you as soon as this lecture is over.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Hi, Stella Teresa. Are you needing help too?
I'm lost as usual. I'll come to my teacher so she can find me.
Okay, share your screen with me. Show me what's going on.
Okay. Okay, oh, it's up here somewhere. Here. I think that's all.
Your header looks good. That's perfect.
So, well, this is the desktop size or whatever. Okay.
Scale your web browser and make it tablet size. If you go to the side of your web browser, you can scale it and make the screen smaller.
Well, man,
Your actual web browser, yeah, the whole box. You'll see your cursor change when you're on the edge. Usually I had to do it on the right-hand edge.
Mm.
You'll see your cursor change, and then just hold your mouse button down and
Yeah,
drag it over.
Yeah, I don't
You wanna-
see it.
Do you have it maximized? It looks like you might. Go up to the top and see if it'll let you scale it from a corner.
Okay.
There it is. Now it'll let you scale it. Oh,
No,
see
I
your
don't
cursor
see
change there?
Did I miss it?
Go back a little bit. Is that tablet view? Are you actually small enough to be in tablet view yet? I don't think so. Now scale it to the left just a little bit. Like that. Now scroll down. Keep going. Yep, that's correct. So now go down to cell phone size. Scale your screen even smaller. Right there. Yep, that's all correct. So that's good. Your index page is finished. So you've got, that's week 1. It's done.
Okay, so it's supposed to be smaller, isn't it?
Well, that's cell phone size. You see how your screen's changed? So your pictures are stacked on top of each size. Cell phone size is from like 320
Okay.
to 700 and something.
Okay, my next, okay.
So
So this,
now, the assessment part, you have to finish making your other pages. So in Dreamweaver, you have to save this file as the services page
okay,
and title tags. And then you
Okay.
have to save it as the crew page and change the title tag.
I need help with that.
Open Dreamweaver.
What am I opening?
Dreamweaver.
Okay, you're breaking up.
Dreamweaver.
Dreamweaver. Okay.
Okay, so here's your index page. You're just going to go ahead and go to code view. It'll make it simpler, so it'll be right there to change it. So click on code. Go to file, go to save as. And you're going to, instead of index, it's going to say services.
I can move this, right? Because it's in my way.
No, it's supposed to be right there. You're exactly where you're supposed to. At the top where it says save as and it says index.html, change that to say
Right.
services instead of index.
What you wanted to say?
Services.
Services?
Services.
So,
Lowercase. Your file names have to be lowercase. Lowercase s.
okay.
You can't have a capital S. It has to be lowercase.
What minute? Okay. I'm gonna lower the volume a little bit. And then maybe I can hear you better. Okay, small s.
There you go. Now hit your enter key or hit save at the bottom, either one.
Okay.
Now you have to change your title tag, which is on line 5. You'll have to pull up the instructions at line 5.
Oh, I can't even see line 5 because this thing is in the way.
Can you move that screen out of the way? You should be able to click on it and drag it out of the way.
This bar. is in
Line
the
5.
way.
Move that bar. You can move that bar. It'll let you move it. Just click on the bottom of it and drag it out of the way.
You said click where?
On the bottom of it and just drag it out of the way.
Okay. Now what am I doing to line 5?
You have to change the title of the web page. So the step in between the title tags, you'll have to open the classroom and look up the assessment and find out what it's supposed to say there. I don't remember. I think it's something like lawn care and landscaping services, but I'm not positive. So you'll have to pull up the directions in the classroom. It tells you what the title's supposed to be. . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . .
it's okay to go ahead and resize this.
Yeah, you're gonna have to go in the week 1 assessment.
Okay.
Let's go to modules. And go down to week 1 assessment. Scroll down to your instructions. There it is right there. Under number 2, where it says number 1, one of the 4 copies named in the file, you're on the services page, so it's supposed to say lawn care and landscaping services, and then it tells you what the title for the gallery page is, and the crew page, and the contact page. So your title tag needs to say lawn care, landscaping services. So go back to Dreamweaver and change it to lawn care, landscaping services.
Take "and" out. And it's supposed to be lawn care landscaping services.
Yes. So create a space and type services there. Oh, you need to add that tag in. You accidentally deleted a little bracket. It's a little greater than sign. You have to be sure you don't accidentally delete stuff. Now, space, services. Go to File, go to Save All. And then File, Save As. Save As. And this time it's the gallery page. So you're going to change services to gallery. Gallery. And hit save. And change the title to what it's supposed to say.
I'm still on 5.
Yep, still on 5.
Okay, I'm changing this to what?
What it's supposed to say on the gallery page. You have to look at the instructions again, see what it's supposed to say there.
And the next 4 copies we name the file to gallery. Okay, on the 3rd, for the 4 copies we name the file to meet the lawn care landscaping crew.
You're on the gallery page right now, so it should say lawn care landscaping gallery.
Lawn care landscape gallery. I thought I did. Okay. So I'm confused. Okay. I'm going to change this again on line 5.
Uh-huh.
Okay, let me go back. My mind is still kind of, okay. It is lawn care landscaping, and then I'm just adding gallery. Lawn care landscaping. Right.
There you go.
Okay, and then save all.
Save all. And then save as. Next is the crew page. Save.
Okay. Go here. Okay, now skip it.
Save all. And save as. Contact.html. And then change your title. Oops, you forgot to erase that M. There you go. Now just erase crew off the end. Like that. File, save all. And that's it.
And then save as.
No, you're done. That's all the pages.
Oh. Okay, now, how do I save this?
It's all saved. You just have to zip your site root folder and turn on that entire folder in. So you're going to zip the site lawn care folder that has all of the contact, the crew, your images, your index, your styles. You're going to zip all of that stuff together and turn it in.
Okay, what is the file called? I got to look for it.
I don't remember where yours is. Well, yes, I do. I think it's in your, go to your Finder. I think you have yours in your CC libraries, if I remember right. Go to your CC library panel. It's over there somewhere. Scroll down on the left-hand side. Scroll down. No, on the left, over where it says documents and downloads and all of that. Scroll down. Go Creative Cloud right there. Go to your DS248 student start file over there.
This one?
No, not the one that's zipped. The one beside it, right there. Double click it. Now let's change your view at the top. See where it says view?
Mm-hmm.
Click the 3 squares that are side by side. Now click on inside that folder in that next column. Click on DS248 Lawn Care Site. There it is. You're going to zip that folder and turn it in.
Okay, got it. Okay.
That entire folder that's highlighted right now. You're going to zip it and turn it in.
All of these, right?
In the middle column, yes. If you go to the middle, in the middle column, right there. See the one that's highlighted blue?
Yes.
You're going to right click on it and zip it. Compress. And rename the file DS248 Assessment 1, your first and last name. Rename the zip file.
This one?
Up. Nope, the one on top, that one. Click on it, right click. Rename. Or get info. You can do it by get info too. See where it says get info in that drop down box? And then click on name and extension in that box that just popped up. Click the little arrow next to it so you get the little drop down. Now, rename it right there to DS248 Assessment 2, your first and last name. And it needs to have .zip on it.
Oh.
It has to say .zip.
Need a 2 also?
No, you don't need the 2. It just has to say .zip.
Okay. So
just DS248 Assessment 2, your first and last name. Assessment 1.
Assessment 1.
You can just call it week 1 in your first and last name, and you can turn that file in for both the assignment and the assessment.
Okay, week
1
1.
underscore your first and last name.
Okay.
And to just turn it in twice, once for the assignment, once for the assessment.
Okay, now this first one is the assessment.
It includes both.
Oh, okay.
Your assignment files are in that folder too.
Okay. And so now I just hit enter.
Hit the red button in the top left corner. Yep. And it changed the name of it. So you can turn that in, you can turn that one zip file in twice. Once for the assignment, once for the assessment, because all the files that I need are in there.
That's this one right here.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, that's it?
All right, so Teresa, and I can do the same thing for you that I'm doing for Samantha. It's sending you my files.
Okay, then once I get them.
Yeah, so that you'll have something to look at, and you can do kind of what you saw me do with Samantha's files.
Okay.
Okay?
So I'll be checking mine against yours.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. I'll see you later.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Okay, guys. Well, that is the end of our 2 hours. Those of you that are still working on last week's, I know it was a lot. Those of you still working on last week's, if you need help, come to tomorrow's lecture. And as soon as it's done, we will get your files fixed so that you can get that turned in and work on week 4. Have a good weekend, everyone.